hanging and banging. Everything to go home with this guy.
You want to put in here? Okay. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Hello. We are on our second part of our last surgery of the day. So we went ahead and flipped our patient over. So she's now on her back side, and we are finishing up her procedures.
500 dogs left breath.
She is having what we would call like a super mommy makeover. So she's doing a tummy tuck, lipo 360. She is doing a breast reduction and augmentation. And then we finished up the lipo 360 on her backside and that BBL. So we're just finishing up the rest of those procedures right now.
Got up to have 2 people.
Shauna says hi. Hi. How are you doing? Go ahead and comment your questions if you have any. I am going to go ahead and pin a form. If you guys are interested in any of the procedures we have going on today, you can fill that form out. It's going to be on both TikTok pages. You can fill that out. It's just going to ask for information, your information, and then somebody from our team will reach out to you and can answer any more questions that you may have.
Yeah. The Asian guy, yeah. What did he do? What did he do?
And we are live on our YouTube as well. So if you guys are interested to see from my perspective and to see the surgeons at work, you can go hop on over there at Dr. Jeneby Plastic Surgery. You can see them putting the implants in right now. That's what I'm seeing. They already took some fat out, so they did that reduction. And the reduction is to just add a little bit of a lift, and then they went in with some implants. It's going to give them a real nice, like tailored shape.
The operation you have here is quite impressive.
Thanks for joining us, guys. Again, today's last surgery of the day was a super mommy makeover, so we're on the second half. Earlier we had our patient facing on their stomach, and we did the lipo 360 on her sides, around her back, and we took that fat, held onto it, and finished her like BBL. So took the fat that we collected, put it into her butt, and so we had to step away for a little while, and then we had to flip her over. So now she's on her back side, and so we're finishing on the top. So right now we are working on her breast. Again, we took away some of that fat. So we did that reduction, and then we're going to go in with the implants. We are stitching one up right now as we speak.
I want to know what love is by Foreigner for John.
Again, you can go check out our YouTube if you're interested in seeing all of that. Here on TikTok and Instagram, we can't really show too much just because of restrictions and privacy, things like that. The rules and regulations are a little different, but on our YouTube we're allowed to do a lot more over there. We can show more like blood, things like that.
Stuff like that. Jaw realignment stuff. It was it wasn't this. We do faces here too. Really? Yeah. Nose, faces, everything. It's crazy. More.
Thanks for joining us, guys. A few add-ons that our patient is having today are Nubion for her BBL and exosomes for her BBL as well.
Tell him. She's the chef at the Cordon Bleu.
That Cordon Bleu, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice.
I'm like, that peanut butter and jelly sandwich must be awesome.
Dude, you have no idea.
That must be.
Hi, thanks for joining us again. We are live with Dr. Phillips and Dr. Jeneby today. So they are operating together on our patient that we have right now. They are working on her breast as we speak, so they already extracted some of the fat that she wanted removed, and then they are stitching up one of them right now. They already added an implant into one of her breasts.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, usually a super mommy makeover like this one today would take quite a significant amount of time. So our patient is doing a tummy tuck. She did lipo on the arms. She's doing lipo 360. She did a BBL. Did I already say tummy tuck? A breast lift, breast reduction. She wanted exosomes for Nubion, and so yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot for one person to do. But with Dr. Phillips being here, it cuts the time basically in half, if not by more.
I gotta get you a picture of that place that turns into a club.
No, the guy that said that they only.
So please feel free to comment any of those questions you may have. Be happy to answer them, or we can have one of the surgeons answer any questions you may have as well.
Anesthesiologist next door, some really wealthy friend of his, took like 9 people there that was Michelin. They're like, hey, we have a party at 9, and they're like, we only seat like 40. We have tables for 4, and he goes, you can do it. He goes, no, we can't. I said, come on, you can do it. He said, I'm going to do it. It took like a half an hour. I shortened it, but you can never come back here. He's like, you can do it.
You do it. I believe it.
Thanks for hopping on.
Real convincing.
For those of you who are just getting on and curious as to what we're doing today, we are doing what Dr. J likes to call a super mommy makeover in the front. So what all of that includes is going to be a tummy tuck. She's doing lipo 360 on her arms. She did Renuvion today for her BBL. Exosomes added to that. She had a breast reduction and augmentation added as well. And that's the portion that we're on right now. So earlier we finished up the BBL portion. So we had our patient lying on her stomach, and we extracted some of the fat on her side. And we collected some of it and then took that fat and put it back into her butt.
Generally speaking, a case like this would take someone about 7 to 9 hours.
Yeah, this is seems like it's
Lucas asks, what's happening here? So right now we have Dr. Phillips on the left, Dr. Jeneby on the right. So Dr. Phillips is doing some lipo right now on our patient's side. And then Dr. J is finishing up our patient's left breast implant and reduction.
Like an 18, she'll go down to a 12 in 6 months. Wow. Sure. Cost cutting.
So go ahead and comment any more questions.
Yeah, give me the
And for those of you who are on Dr. Geneby's TikTok, we are also live on Dr. Phillips at Dr. Bam on TikTok. If you're interested, go ahead and check him out. You can just type in Dr. Bam. And for both platforms, if you guys are interested in seeing what the surgeons are doing, you can hop on our YouTube at Dr. Jeneby Plastic Surgery.
Improvisation.
There we can show like more blood, we can show the surgery. So if that's something that would interest you, or you're just curious, go check it out. And again, this is our last surgery of today. And it is our longest surgery that we've had this morning. We got started at about 5:30. We had our first patient come in for a pretty quick surgery. She had a liposuction, so that's going to be working on her private area, just tightening the skin around there. And then some of the other surgeries that we had today were pretty quick. We had a breast lift and augmentation, and those will usually take about an hour, depending on who's operating and the patient themselves. But we had 2 of those today, and then this is our last surgery, so that's about 4 this Wednesday. So it's been a pretty busy, eventful day. So again, we are doing a super mommy makeover, as Dr. J likes to call it, and we are working on the lipo portion, so taking some fat from our patient's abdomen. We already got some that was on the back side, and so we're just removing some of the extra fat. She wanted some I guess you could say like muscle reconstruction, making it look more lean, beyond just like taking that fat out. And then we have Dr. J and Dr. Phillips finishing up her breast as well. So she wanted a reduction, which is going to add a lift to it, and she wanted implants added as well. So we're just finishing up that right now.
There's a place up in Pittsburgh, UPMC.
And we are also, again, like I mentioned, we are live on our YouTube at Dr. Jeneby Plastic Surgery. Go ahead and check it out if you're interested. That's going to show the surgery happening. That's going to show the surgery happening in real time if you're interested. Hope y'all are having a good Wednesday.
You know, that's it, you know? That's it. Cry once. Don't never gonna come back to that.
That person has to stay in the hospital for...
We always get questions asking where we operate. So Dr. J and Dr. Phillips, they both operate here in San Antonio, Texas. So we operate here at Maximus Surgery Center and Chrysalis. If you guys are interested or familiar with the area, that's going to be in Stone Oak, so northern San Antonio, if you're familiar. Hello, hello. So after they are done with the lipo, they're going to go in and do that tummy tuck. Like I mentioned, they are just finishing up those breasts, stitching them back up after they put the implants in there.
I'm gonna get like a t-shirt.
If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment those down below. You can have one of the surgeons answer them or myself. Today's procedure is a much longer one. It is our longest surgery that we've had today. There's a lot going on. That's why it's called the Super Mommy Makeover. There's just a lot. Again, we are finishing up that lipo, and then after the lipo, we're going to go in with our tummy tuck. And Dr. J is just finishing. You want to know? Nope.
Ready.
Hold up.
And then right there. That one, yeah.
Put her down. We always do, bro.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, thank you. Hi.
And, I guess Alexa's playing all the 80s first. Oh.
Thank you guys for joining us. For those of you who are new, we are doing a super mommy makeover. So right now we are finishing up those breasts, that breast augmentation and reduction. And we are live on our YouTube as well. So if you guys are interested in seeing Dr. J and our patient and what her surgery looks like, you can hop on over there at Dr. Jeneby Plastic Surgery.
What's up, John? Freddie,
You said that.
Oh, the one Freddie. Oh, you said about the wet t-shirt.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
The wet t-shirt. I wanted to spray it today. Give him a wet t-shirt contest. Will you get in it too?
Well, what's that one song by White Snake? Pour Some Sugar on Me plays in the background?
Oh.
I have to have the film guy film that.
Oh, yeah.
Put that as the bloopers.
Like this? Yeah. The ratings grabber. Ratings grabber. Gotta pull him in somehow. That'll definitely win an Emmy.
Be the cold open teaser.
Pulitzer.
Cold open.
Cold open, yeah. Daytime Emmy. Did you finish all this, King Phillips?
Hi.
All right, now you get to see the real, it is real surgery. Okay. We're ready. You
Wow.
need to sit or no? You good? You might need to after this.
So earlier we did the BBL portion
Alexa,
of the
turn it up.
Lipo
This is John's
360 on our patient. So we had her laying on
Alexa,
her
turn it up.
stomach first. We went ahead and extracted some of the fat that she had on her sides and on her back that she didn't really want. And we held onto that fat and put it into her butt. And so,
All right, here we go, man. Real deal here. Real surgery. Real surgery. Here we go.
so now we are going, ooh, we are going into the tummy tuck.
Now you get to see what's inside when you have external fat. You can't get to the internal fat. Ergo, that's when you do your own weight loss. This is the external fat, which we can get to.
Wow. Hi. Thank you guys for hopping on and joining us.
For like a week straight.
So we are going into our tummy tuck portion. So Dr. J is making that first incision on our patient, and he's gonna go in and just basically lift the skin. So this is the incision, lift it, like make it go higher and sew it back up. If you guys have any questions about that, feel free to comment those down below. Oh, thanks for liking the live, Felicia, if I'm saying that right. We appreciate it. Thanks for showing some love.
John's conservative as he gets. John's got all the
Thank you. It's much appreciated.
The girl that catch me outside, she's a 20. She's
Again, today's surgery, the last surgery of the day, the one that we are covering right now, is what Dr. J likes to call a super mommy makeover. So Dr. J and Dr. Phillips are operating together on this one. So earlier they did the BBL portion of the surgery, so doing the Brazilian butt lift. So they took they did some lipo on her back and around the sides and took that fat.
I'm right here.
Oh, this is a nice one?
You're not.
Holy smoke.
A really platinum blonde girl with a smoking body.
Yeah.
She's like in her early 20s, and the footballer's like 19.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So
You're just filleting the body like that?
Yep. So remember, this is on the outside of the body.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Felicia says, I want one. Awesome. Do you want like a super mommy makeover? Do you want something specific that I was talking about, like the BBL?
Yeah, look at that.
Everybody's kind of like a pepperoni. You're cased by a casing. This is the casing.
Hi, thanks for hopping on with us, guys.
Almost no coverage.
Hope y'all are having a great Wednesday.
But for side hits or
Thanks for liking the live, Roy. We appreciate the love. And again, for those of you who are on our TikTok pages, you can go ahead and hop on our YouTube if you're interested in seeing this surgery happen. We are doing the tummy tuck portion, so Dr. J is going in and basically trying to lift as much skin as he can. And then he's going to go in and lift the skin and sew it back up to give it a tummy tuck appearance. And so today's last surgery of the day happens to be a really long one, with it being a super mommy makeover. If this were just one surgeon, this would take probably about 8 hours by themselves. But since we have Dr. J and Dr. Phillips operating today, this is going to take about half that amount of time. Whoa.
Nothing new has happened.
Nothing new, you just got a new attitude.
New attitude, maybe.
Donna Summer. What was it? I got a new attitude. Hernandez.
Yeah.
Who sung that?
Wow.
I got a new attitude.
So
Pretty good.
So Dr. J is going in with a little tool that's basically removing the fat from the outer body.
What they're doing is filleting the breast here, and then they're gonna bring the inner breast and outer breast together. I already marked it. They're going along my line. So Dr. Phillips, John, going on my line, laying
Patty LaBelle.
Patty LaBelle. I knew it was Patty LaBelle. I was just touching you guys.
And this is also great to give some of Dr. Phillips following to answer any questions or ask any questions if they have any as well. And if this is something you or someone you know is interested in, you can share this live or comment any questions for them. And I can go ahead and answer those for you, or we can have one of the doctors answer them. Can show.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go home and lose weight. Yeah. This helps you out.
Yeah, it helps me out a lot.
Wow.
That's crazy to know that is what's the look like.
Underneath your skin.
Yeah, underneath your skin, as you add weight, this gets thicker.
Wait till he cuts the flaps off.
Yeah,
Ooh.
cut these off, you'll see how really long these are.
Oh wow. Huh.
So this is called rectus-diastasis. You see a hole right here in white. So this is the right side of the edge of the muscle. Left side of the edge of the muscle. See it? It's we call it a fusiform ellipse.
If you guys are interested, like I've mentioned, we are live on our YouTube. I would definitely recommend going and hopping on over there. For this portion, we are doing the tummy tucks. So Dr. J went ahead and took a tool and basically made an incision across our patient's stomach and went straight up to the belly button and took a tool and basically just went very close to the underneath of her fat and moved upward with it to sort of like roll it back onto itself. Brenda Anderson says, "Hi, this is her mom. Oh my gosh, how does this make you feel?"
So I'm going into this muscle here, inside this muscle.
It's a lot that's going on right now, so I'm just curious.
Is the nerves that innervate the whole abdomen. So forming a block. Shouldn't have a lot of pain. Just a little bleeding here and
This
there.
part of the procedure is really interesting.
But if you lose weight rapidly and you're young, your skin may retract. If you lose weight when you're in your 40s, you have to have a tummy tuck. So the longer you wait, the more chance that this skin, you'll need to have one of us cut it off like this. You can cut this off in a second. First, I'm going to pull the muscles together.
So Dr. J is going to cut off that fat that he rolled up, basically all that fat that's that he removed from the outer body, and he's going to cut those slabs off, and then we'll move into restitching it so that tummy
It's
tuck.
not something you normally do.
No, yeah, day in the life is crazy for you guys.
Yeah. This happens every day. Every day. Yeah, follow King Philip of Spain over there.
Yeah. You know, they always say like surgeons are have like, you know, either like the most bro guys you've ever seen in your entire life, or just really stuck up, and you kind of get why. This is freaking insane.
You know, known as to be really highly charged surgeons, like what you would call stuck up, cardiac and neurosurgeons. They have their lives, people's lives in their hands.
Oh no, yeah,
And they're always working.
always, yeah.
The problem with cardiac surgeons is they now give up control of the heart to cardiologists and interventional radiologists. Vascular, they're putting in stents.
Really?
You don't need to have cardiac. In most cases, you don't need to have open heart surgery.
Oh wow.
Anybody became a cardiac surgeon after 19.
Hi, thanks for joining us. Thanks, Leroy, for liking the live. We appreciate it. Thanks for showing the love.
Chairman of the board.
Again, for those of you who are new, we are doing what Dr. J likes to call a super mommy makeover. So what our patient is having done today is she's having a breast reduction, a breast augmentation, so implants added. She had lipo done to her arms, and she had a BBL done to her butt. Almost said her arms, excuse me, to her butt. And she also had lipo 360, so around her abdomen and the sides and her back.
So this has got barbed sutures on it.
And earlier we did the BBL portion of today's surgery. So we had our patient lying
A general surgeon
on her stomach on the table, and we took some fat off of her sides, took some fat off of her back, and held on to that fat and then re-injected it into her butt. So that's already been done. We took a little bit of a break and we went ahead and flipped our patient over, and now she is lying on her back, and we are just finishing up everything else that she had requested to be done today.
How flat the stomach is now?
Brenda Anderson says, scary. Oh, I imagine, but she's in safe hands, so you don't have to worry. We are taking good care of her. Doctor going to supply her with all the right pain medications that she needs. Although this is a lot to get done, a lot of people do just do everything all at once. And so this is something that our technicians, our nurses, our team, they're all like really prepared for, prepared to do. They, like Dr. J, for example, has over 20 years of experience operating on patients like this in a lot of different scenarios. So I think she's in very safe hands. And the likelihood of something happening or like going wrong is very, very, very unlikely.
A lot of people don't like this extra thing hanging called the pubis. So we're going to thin out the pubis. Oh man.
And again, for those of you who aren't aware, we are live on our YouTube. And so on our YouTube, we are able to show the patient themselves and the, like basically what the surgeon is doing. So what Dr. J and what Dr. Phillips are doing, we're able to show that. There's more, I guess you could say, leniency on YouTube when it comes to like blood and comes to like showcasing nudity and things like that. Of course, there are like a lot of features that will hide that content from certain audiences. But if you are interested in seeing what that looks like, go ahead and hop on over there. Again, it's going to be at Dr. Jeneby Plastic Surgery. And you should see Dr. Bam on there as well.
Alexa, play Toby Keith. Not as good as
Okay. I don't know any song.
Any best, thanks for liking the live. We appreciate it. Again, we are here to answer any questions you may have about today's operations, today's surgeries. To let y'all in, this is our 4th surgery of the day and our last, and it is also our longest. We had 3 surgeries prior to this. One of them earlier was a labiaplasty, so our patient had some excess skin in her private area, and we just basically tightened it up, removed some of that skin, and made it look beautiful again. We also had a breast augmentation and lift, and then we had another surgery that was a removal, so we removed some old implants and added some new ones.
Get your dog back, your truck back, your girl back.
And now we're on our last one, which is like a super mommy makeover, if you will.
Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, these guys never talk about what their dogs, man. Don't just eat them dogs. The truck doesn't have a thing on it, a spring. You alright?
Got a little spice in there. I really sucked it in.
Oh, the smoke?
The smoke, yeah.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah. I hate that.
Getting you're not used to it. We don't even smell it anymore.
Oh, yeah, I don't even know. It's in the air. We can see it through the light.
You can?
Yeah.
I can't even.
It's creating haze. But
I can't. I will tell you that none of this affects us at all.
that is so crazy, man.
Tenderloin.
Someone was just complaining about the, sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm just
No, please.
Someone was just complaining, not complaining, but just aghast about all of the like when we go in and we make those incisions and we go in and use Renuvion, it basically helps tighten that skin, and when it's doing that, it heats up really, really hot. And sometimes it can make like some smoke, and so someone that was in here was just like, oh my gosh, just taken back a little bit. Just thought I would let y'all in on what was happening over here.
I don't even realize how much smoke we inhale. Wow.
Thank you
You know this
guys.
song? Kevin?
No, I don't. Who is this?
No way.
Wait. I know Randy Travis. I know that kind of country. He's good. Huh?
Toby Keith.
I don't know who that is.
It's pretty sudden, too.
You good?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
God, man, just eating it, man. Dude, just inhaling it.
Inhaling.
It's not so bad right there, but right in there, there's like a pocket of it somehow. You can see it like off the lights. And I just, like, just keeps sliding into my mask, and I'm just like,
Oh, yikes.
I'm gonna start putting it in my mouth. Crazy. Something.
Yeah.
I'll put the camera on here and then Dr. Dre's like,
Oh, tornado.
you're the only one getting stuff going on.
I know.
And on both TikToks, we do have what I've pinned here. It should be like on the bottom. So like over here, or like on Dr. Phillips, it's gonna be like somewhere over here. There's gonna be a form, and if you guys have any more questions, or if you guys are interested, you guys can fill out that form. And basically, it's just gonna ask for some information from y'all. And then somebody from our team will reach out to you, and they can answer any questions you may have about any of these procedures that we're doing today. And if you want to take like the next few steps into undergoing surgery, I would definitely recommend filling out that form. It's just going to give you a better idea as to what to expect when coming in, or if you still plan on getting surgery like later down the road. It'll still be beneficial if you fill it out. We also have like very talented, well-informed team that can answer any questions that you may have about like financing, accommodation, like so if you're out of city. Some of our patients, depending on what surgeries they have, sometimes the doctors will recommend that they stay at our facility overnight. You know, if it's a surgery like this, where it's like a super mommy makeover, and she has like a lot going on, we just like to keep her in our care in case something were to happen when she's in a real vulnerable state. Sometimes like family don't know how to react. So definitely think about filling out that form.
You don't think that was planned?
Yeah. That's coming.
Hey.
Fire or Pittsburgh fire.
It's all about the ratings, baby.
Hey, my friend, says S1K_trip. Hello, thanks for joining us.
How can we create?
Thanks for hopping on. How are y'all doing today? Thanks for sharing the live. We appreciate it. And again, for those of you who know somebody who's interested in plastic surgery or a particular operation or a procedure, you can share this live with somebody who you may know. We can answer any questions they may have, or you can ask them here for them. What type of surgery is he doing right now? Great question. So we are on our last surgery of today. So our surgery that we're doing right now is what Dr. J likes to call a super mommy makeover. So what all that entails is like our patient specifically wanted a breast augmentation, breast reduction, so removing fat that she had and then adding implants to it. And what that does is like reducing the fat, the natural fat, taking that out already adds a natural lift to it. So she's getting a breast reduction and augmentation. She's getting a tummy tuck today, lipo 360. She got some lipo on her arms as well. And then we did, like I mentioned, a BBL. So he took some fat around our patient's back and her sides, and then we added it to her butt. And then she had some add-ons as well, like Renuvion and exosomes. Sounds sore. Yeah, it's a lot that's going on right now. It's a lot to do in one day. Dr. J mentioned that if it were just him doing it by himself.
I don't know what you're doing, man.
if it were just him doing it by himself, it would take about 8 hours. But he does have Dr. Phillips helping him right now. They're operating together, so just like going on other sides of one another and performing the surgeries, doing what they can, of course. So it is a lot to have done, but she's gonna be okay. A lot of people do that. Actually, it's very common to see people add on a lot of procedures in one day, all at once. Because who wants to sit in pain like several different times for a while? Why not just get it all done in one? Can you?
Continuing to watch that series.
Can he do procedure in the hospital as well? I got consultation and was told I need to be in hospital for the procedures, so just wondering if he can do it in the hospital as well. Well, great question. We do operate here at Chrysalis and Maximus Surgery Center. That's where Dr. J operates. That is where Dr. Phillips operates. But yes, Dr. J can operate in a hospital. I'm from Houston, Texas. Awesome. We are located in San Antonio, Texas. That's only about 3 hours? 3 hours? I'm getting it confused with Dallas. No, 3 hours, right? Do you have another view somewhere else? Yes, we are live on 3 different platforms. So we're live on Dr. Boom Boom Powell's TikTok, on Dr. Bam's TikTok, and we are live on our collective YouTube page at Dr. Jeneby Plastic Surgery. You'll see like some other doctors' names, like you might see Dr. Bam on there, Dr. Latin Heat on there. You can check us out, and on YouTube, what distinguishes it from like other lives is we actually show the surgery happening, so the patient, the camera's facing the patient. So if you guys are interested,
She has like fucking big toe long fingers? Big toe thumbs. Like her thumb looks like a big toe. She has toes.
you can hop on over there if you'd like.
We used to put toes on we used to call them toes. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and check us out over there. We'll see ya. How's everyone else doing?
How are we doing out there, McKenna?
We're doing great. We
A lot
have
of people.
3 people on YouTube, 5 on Dr. Bam's, and then 5 on your TikTok. Yes.
Talk about me. Just kidding. We love it,
That's
Dr.
how we
Bam.
teach about that song too.
We love it, Dr. Bam is getting good. I think I'm good, man. I don't know why I think I'm good, but I think I'm not. Everybody's back today. The whole plant. Whole cave bear. The whole cave is back.
Y'all should totally be taking advantage of some of the specials that we have going on this month. It's still pretty early in the month to book a consultation or schedule a surgery. If y'all are interested, there's a lot available. Some of our specials are very catered to our male audience. So definitely go ahead and check those out. We have them pinned on all of our social media platforms. And then of course we also have some compelling ones for our ladies as well. So go ahead and check those out. Take advantage before the month is up.
Yeah, it's F1.
And if you guys don't have any more questions, we're gonna hop off pretty soon. We're gonna let Dr. Jane, Dr. Phillips finish up the surgery. We've been live for about 50 minutes.
1 minute later.
So if you guys,
1 minute later. I'm like, man, we end up watching Monster Truck. My wife's so tired, she's like, jump in that shower with your dad.
so if you guys have any questions, go ahead and comment those before we hop off here. We're just gonna let Dr. Jane, Dr. Phillips, oh wow, thank you. We appreciate it. Thanks for the roses. Speed Trip says, I was already following. I am here. Awesome. Glad you could join us over there. It's a lot different from, I guess you could say, TikTok Live to YouTube, isn't it? Oh, thank you. We appreciate it.
Doc, we have to switch the canisters here.
Thanks for the roses. We appreciate it. Again, for those of you who are just hopping on, we are doing our last surgery of the day. It's a super mommy makeover. So, we already finished the BBL portion of our patient's surgery. So, the first part. So the first part, we had our patient lying on their stomach, and we just took some fat around our patient's thighs and her back and added it to her butt to give that butt lift. And then we took a little break, and then we went in.
She has a nice silhouette now. The breasts are up. She has a butt. Doc, what time do we start this thing? Total.
25.
So 2 hours and 20 minutes. Now this, by yourself, in a surgery center without help, about 6 hours.
Ay, ay, ay.
2 weeks from now, her husband's gonna come back, shake your hand.
Oh, they're definitely happy in 6 months.
Okay.
6
6
months,
months from now.
yeah, 6 months, they're like,
6 months from now.
they have a little here and there complaints, maybe some little dog here and there, but
Yeah.
in general, you show them their old pictures, they're like, what? What?
Lipo looks like,
That looks like the other one off, and then we'll show you on the
yeah,
back
it
table.
is, it is a lot. But the tool that we use to extract the fat has like a square tip, so it's not going to puncture anything when we're doing the lipo. But yes, I know, it does look pretty intense.
Oh, that's nice to hear.
He doesn't cuss.
Those of you who are still with us, we're going to hop off pretty soon to let Dr. J and Dr. Phillips just finish up the surgery. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment those down below. Check out our other pages, fill out that form that I have pinned if you're interested for yourself or for anyone else. You can comment any questions. I think I'm going to stay on for about like 2 more minutes before I let Dr. J and Dr. Phillips just finish up. We appreciate y'all joining us. And for showing the love. We appreciate it so much.
You didn't have a hamburger for lunch? That's a ready joke.
You didn't eat a hamburger.
You didn't eat a hamburger for lunch.
And again, we are live with Dr. Phillips and Dr. J today. So if one of y'all are from Dr. Bam, we are live on Dr. Boom Boom Pow's TikTok as well. So if you're interested, go ahead and check him out. And likewise, if you're from Dr. Boom Boom Pow's TikTok, you can go ahead and hop over to Dr. Bam's TikTok if interested. MNC asks, are you in San Antonio? Yes, we are located in San Antonio, Texas. So if you're familiar, we are located in the Stone Oak area. So that's going to be northern San Antonio if you're familiar. And where you would go for a consult if you're interested. If you don't see a form pinned like here on the bottom of this live, you can go ahead and click Dr. J's profile on his TikTok. There's going to be get a quote button. It's basically going to ask for all of your information. Somebody from our team will reach out to you. So before you can get a consultation, you'll have before you get a consultation, you have to fill out that form. And it's going to, it's just going to collect information. It's going to provide our team with everything that they need to reach out to you before we can set up that consultation. Yeah, of course. Let me know if you find it. Or if you go to our Instagram at Dr. Boom Boom Pow, you can private message us and we can give you a more detailed explanation as to what to do. Awesome. Glad to hear that. Wild Cowboy, did you say you were on 3 platforms? Yes, we are on Dr. Boom Boom Pow's TikTok, we are on Dr. Bam's TikTok, and we are live on the collective YouTube that we all share. So that's going to be at Dr. Jeneby Plastic Surgery. And then you'll see Dr. Bam on there, you'll see Dr. Latin Heat on there. So go ahead and check that out. You can give us a follow over there. So Dr. J and Dr. Phillips, they work alongside each other a lot. So if you're interested, go ahead and check out each other's pages and give them a follow. So yeah, thank you guys so much for your questions. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up pretty soon.
Look how she looks, man. Everything was open, exposed, now it looks better and better, right? As we're moving along.
Awesome. All right. And again, for those specials, we have a lot going on this month of June. We have them pinned on all of our social media, so definitely take advantage of those while they last. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to tune in to some lives that we have going on tomorrow. You can DM us, comment on some videos that we have. Hop on other platforms to get our attention. So if you want to private message us on Instagram, go ahead and do that. Thank you guys for joining us today. Hope you all have an amazing rest of your Wednesday. Have a great day.
You're like, where's